Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Happy what day is it? Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Excuse me. It is about 6:45, not 7:45. Isn't that cool? 6:45, a little over, and it's about 23 degrees outside. That's what my weather app says for the San Antonio, Texas location. In case you missed it, in case you didn't know where I was, don't worry. I plan on making a PSA if I'm ever anywhere else other than the San Antonio, Texas location. Anyway, it's about 23 degrees outside. Banjo and I have been walking in the mornings. And for one reason, it's because get a bit of alone time. So that's always nice. I've always been a bit of an early riser, a rooster, if you will. Enjoying this a little bit of time to, I don't know, not meditation, but something kind of like that. Kind of go out, gather the thoughts, and stuff like that. Yesterday it snowed, which was exciting. Me and Banjo had a fun time in the snow. You ready, Banjo? It's 23 degrees. I don't have my, I have my hot coffee. Let's go, Benji. Oh, Benji, wait. It's a kid. Benji, wait. I have my hot coffee, but I don't have gloves on because I just kind of wanted to gauge and measure about for Banjo and his little puppy paws. I'm not too sure. Good puppy, Benji, we gotta wait. I'm not too sure. That's not new, in case you're wondering, so no. About the protocol for cold weather for puppies. So, if you happen to be an expert on that, feel free to let anybody living in warm weather climates know what's the protocol. I was scrolling through Instagram Reels and it shows little chihuahuas. They say the chihuahuas don't really leave the house and they have a whole bunch of sweaters. I saw Frenchies, also known as French bulldogs. They had a sweater and they were playing out in the snow and they didn't have anything on their feet. So Banjo's kind of like that size. He's not quite Chihuahua, but maybe a little bit more grouped with the little Frenchie. So yeah. Anyway. Around 6:50 a.m. around there. This Wednesday morning, and guess what? I get to go over to Kimmy's today. She asked me yesterday if I could let Indy out today. So I said, yeah, I definitely can. So, me and Paige are gonna go over to Kimmy's. We're gonna spend the day over there. What else? I woke up around 1 o'clock this morning. I painted a bit and then I said, I'm gonna go back to sleep. And side note, that would have been the moment in time where I would have just had me a little bit of marijuana. I said, I can't go to sleep right now. It's the middle of the night. I want to go to sleep. I can't go to sleep. What's going on? It's usually the moment original time I would have done that. And 2023, and this February will be 3 years since I have not partaken banjo in such festivities and activities. And self-medication. I know they usually use that term in a negative way, but I think maybe with marijuana, maybe that doesn't have to apply across the board. But anyway, I couldn't go back to sleep, even though I wanted to go back to sleep. And I was thinking about, I'll just make a video. What should I say in the video? My next video. Here's so let's see how much I remember from my mental brainstorming of what I could talk about in this next video that I do. Banjo! 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 Banjo? It's okay, Banjo. I don't know, sometimes I'm just like, why is this? How can you explain to a dog not to go towards a moving car? Good puppy, Banjo. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Banjo. I'm not mad at you. It's okay. Anyway, it's okay, Banjo. Let's go. Let's go. Anyway, so I guess one thing I can remember was I guess everybody's all settled in from the inauguration. What's going on with that? Which would lead me to my perfect segue to my second thing that I wanted to say, which is as far as work, I think maybe I'll start doing videos in chit chat form. Maybe not in the mornings, maybe a little bit more like tarot card kind of video instead of morning chit chat video. Maybe. I kind of like this chit chat style, so we'll see. I'll start focusing more on Texas politics as long as I'm on this NISD school bus route. That'll be something that I will probably focus on. And I have great resources for that. Texas Tribune, I think, is really extremely informative. Oh, it's the VIA bus. It's NISD school bus route and VIA bus route. So. So anyway, I'm gonna focus a bit more on Texas politics. So it is my goal. Is I think what I was saying. But now we gotta wait to see where this VIA bus is going. Ooh, taking another loop around. Banjo! Where's Banjo? You see that? Banjo! Ooh, another turnaround. There you are, Banjo. So yeah, Texas politics is what I was going to focus on. For instance, there's no longer, as of January 1st, there's no longer an inspection required of, I think it might be commercial vehicles, some class of vehicles, if not all vehicles. There's no longer an inspection required, which I really want to look into that. Anything that I read about the Texas roads and stuff, it's about how it's, especially the laws, so how it's a privilege of driving on Texas roads, and part of the reason is because the safety as far as car inspection, expectations of having insurance and stuff like that. Benjo! So that's one issue that, for example, I would like to look more into. It seems a bit ridiculous to me for that to be the case. Why would a vehicle no longer need to have inspection? And if you're wondering, if you buy a new vehicle, you have like a 2-year inspection tag. But as the vehicle gets older and stuff like that, it's every year, it's annually. So I think they're just, if you're wondering, that's a fence. They're parked next to a fence right there. So, Banjo, let's go. Banjo. Banjo. I'm sorry, this video is just going to be like this. Banjo. Banjo. And you know, if you can believe it, it's been worse in my household. This is a break right now that I'm getting, which I would guess might be a reason why I get to go over to Kimmy's today. So anyway, and so I think I'll focus more on Texas politics than federal politics, and I think also oil and gas. So obviously there'll probably be an overlap there. But that was my brainstorming, my plan. I said, you know, now that my husband is the president, I'm not called First Lady. Obviously, he didn't call me First Lady. Did you hear him? He didn't say anything. So, yeah, Texas politics right now, I think I'm not the only one in kind of like walking like this, seeing the moves that 47 makes. Look, if Benjo's fine, he's fine, you know. If he was cold, he would let me know. Yeah, I think as far as my future on this NISD school bus route, I'm not so concerned about me never getting out of here. So I think right now, everybody's just watching the moves that 47 is making. Ross Ulbricht. Okay, that was a Thomas Massey character. Thomas Massey issue. It might be somebody different to y'all, but how I know him on this NISD school bus route is Thomas Massey, representative from Kentucky, was very outspoken on social media, Twitter, presently known as X, about him getting a full pardon, and I guess he got that, was it yesterday or the day before? And as you know, I support my husband 100%. I think he has I align with him on pretty much all the issues there. So if there's a way to go about things, there's a way to go about things, and he's obviously the person to do that. 47. So Um, yeah, so just kind of watching and seeing what moves are. He's making 47, and gonna focus on Texas politics, and probably not going to apply to that Marriott hotel. I know it was one thing to it's about this control issue, right? Me not having any money, and this Via bus right here not picking up anybody. ADT though. Benjo, he's such a good puppy. Maybe he's on a break. Yesterday the mail got dropped off at like 8 p.m. Maybe he's just taking a break over here. Maybe this is like a unknown neighborhood. You know, ADT. Time for this Via to take a break. And he needs a buddy to take a break with. So. Oh, I think we saw that car on this one, didn't we? Anyway. So yeah, Texas politics, probably not going to apply to the Marriott. It's this control issue type of situation, but also when I'm not getting threatened of being kicked out of the house and stuff like that, it's just little things that are annoying, all of which do not acknowledge the reality that I'm a public figure and celebrity, have in politics, have political ideas that I think some would argue are better than the ones some politicians put forth for whatever reason. Let's go, Benjo. So it's just been annoying in my household, and here's kind of an example. You know, if I had to, translate, it's kind of like that, except in my household. Well, do you want me to go with you and Gypsy on her training this Thursday at 1 p.m.? Oh, you want to go by yourself? Okay. Just trying to help out around with. I think it'd be great to nope. Vetoed that. Let's go, Benjo. And again, when I said, was it 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago? I said, I can never be alone on this NISD school bus route. And also everywhere I go. So, Benjo, let's go. Let's see, if they're sitting there the whole time, maybe I can get some of their identification. So yeah, it was like a boycott. What I was doing is I have made money in the past from the live stream. I was not a volunteer. That's not what happened. Can you all see that? V535, license plate 146 5138. By the Boner truck. But closer to the fence, obviously. Somebody's backyard. Anyway, so it was a control issue, but I forget that I was boycotting. This is absolutely ridiculous. I can't go anywhere without being followed or having the feeling that I'm being followed. The situation preparedness discussions I have with y'all. And the fact that they're not the fact, but the idea that they can be hiding behind a handicapped Via bus, which is city funded, is obviously disturbing. But um, I have made money, uh, and I have made money uh, before 2021 and after. Um, what YouTuber says they haven't made money. Since when does getting views equate to I don't get any money? Um, so I forgot it was also a boycotting kind of issue. I think my time will be better spent elsewhere, especially considering the lingering threat of me being kicked out is, I don't think, so prevalent right now. So I have made money. Why is it I can't spend it? Um, so that was a boycotting issue that I had. And as far as t-shirts and stuff, I've seen that I think the Democrats tweeted, it just says the Democrats and it's verified, they're making t-shirts or whatever. So obviously if there's some sort of business with anything affiliated with me, my art and all that, I would say before 2021 too, there's going to be an issue. But I like to put my art out there. Like I said, I'm not just going to be sitting next to that Via bus this whole time. One second. Yeah, I'm not going to be sitting next to this Via bus this whole time. So life goes on, and as it should. People shouldn't be at a standstill with their own lives and their own joy and so on and so forth, because of what's happening to me. So I put my stuff out there in a manner. It's not a meme coin, but it's like I have it as my art as such to where if somebody wanted to put that on a t-shirt or something, I would not have any problems with that. Oh, and also Tracy, she's planning on her Disney trip this December 2025. She said she's gonna wear her Carolina's Disney stuff. My mom said, oh, you better be careful with the Disney, because it's not a Disney, it's just from Carolina's. So I just want to say it, if you put my work on a shirt and you wear it or whatever, because that's what you want to do, because you think it's cool, obviously I'm not going to have any problems with that. If it's some sort of printing press business type situation, I will definitely have to look into it. That's something else entirely. And as far as, again, enjoyment and sharing my artwork, spreading my artwork and my name, obviously if those key factors are there, I obviously will take that into consideration and but as far as any like legal issues, if there's somebody, some entity that's preventing me from being able to have access to my money, being able to sell my own art in a manner in which I would like to do so, that's obviously a problem. But like I said, I'm not in the public square. I'm just not. I'm on this NISD school bus square, Via bus square. So if it's kind of popular culture, if people wanted to be capitalists and entrepreneurs, and especially in an effort to fight people who don't have my best interest in mind and are not fans of mine, Obviously I have an extremely open mind to that. It's been a really long time. Um, so yeah, gonna focus on Texas politics, a little bit more of my politics discussions, something that I can do every day. But if I go on Twitter, I go on Twitter, presently known as X, which is usually U.S. Congress and stuff like that. So, and as far as this Elon Musk, Caroline Levitt, Margot Martin, a suggestion would be, since y'all are such communication aficionados and what is it, counsel to the president and stuff like that, press secretary, maybe you can spend some of your time, since y'all are on salary, right, helping Elon Musk out. He seems to be having several issues with this public speaking situation. There's that one picture at the rally. I didn't think it was a very good photo. Got way too excited there. And then obviously recently this what can be perceived as a Nazi salute, and of course he denied it, and it was just a matter of being too in the moment or whatever. Maybe it was stress, I don't know. Caroline, Margot, you gonna help him out with that? Is that not how the hierarchy works? He's too above you. That's your skill set. That's your skill set you're bringing into the federal government. Obviously he's having some issues. Obviously that is a weakness of his. You gonna coach him, tell him what to do? Bestow your expertise? So yeah, as far as all that, I think that in a very long video, that's what I'm gonna do. It sucks not having money to spend, but I think, especially considering the threat of me not getting kicked out is not there. It's just I have to live in a reality where my mom doesn't know I'm a public figure and celebrity, and I definitely can't say as much. I'm on the low end of the totem pole because I don't have a job. I don't make an income and participate in this household. So I spend my time doing other things, and as far as this t-shirt business, that's why I started posting my art like that. If somebody happened to, here I am, 2025, almost February. If you love a piece of my art, and so much so you want to put it in a t-shirt or so, whatever, I'm not going to have problems with that. And again, I look forward to be able to make that a business of mine. So I love t-shirts. I would like to put my art on t-shirts and stuff like that, and I think people wouldn't mind that, would like to have the original kind of creator there. So yeah, very interesting to see what moves are being made right now from 47, and I just want y'all to know I'm back in 100%. Him and his ideas, his strategies, and his goals and stuff like that. I think by now we can, as a public square, we can kind of see when things can and can't be said, and the timing of things, and evaluate from there. I think that's something maybe other people can't do, They think it's a win if they're seen right there. This is what that means, and that's the win. And to other people, it would most definitely not be classified as a win. It would be classified as a mistake. So, anyway, good morning. It's 7:18 a.m. Yeah, thanks for listening to another rambling video. I'll talk to you later. Happy Wednesday. Hope you'll have a good one. Oh, I want to be my husband to be right next to me, not the Via bus. But really happy this, I guess, what you can call here in San Antonio, Texas, severe winter weather. Really happy that the power didn't go out. I've been scrolling on Twitter and I haven't seen one article or instance of people having their power out. So obviously that's a plus. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good one. Hopefully my husband right next to me. I'll talk to y'all later. But again, I'm ready at a moment's notice to be scooped up. Until then, I'm going to be punished passive aggressively, which it is what it is. That's what's going to happen. And obviously some people think that's fun, but I just want to let y'all know that that's what's going on, in case you didn't know, in case it needs to be said. So yeah, y'all have a good one.